Welcome to all. SV Union High School and Junior College, Pune, Economics, Standard 12th. Presented by Dr. Inderjeet Kaur Ahluwalia. Chapter 1, Introduction to Microeconomics and Macroeconomics. There are two main branches of economics. They are microeconomics and macroeconomics. Today, let us study about microeconomics. The teaching points are: first, introduction; second, historical review of microeconomics; third, meaning and definitions of microeconomics; fourth, scope of microeconomics; fifth, features of microeconomics; and sixth, importance of microeconomics. Introduction. The term micro is derived from the Greek word mikros, which means small. The term macro is derived from the Greek word makros, which means large. These terms were coined by Norwegian economist Ragnar Frisch of Oslo University in 1933. Historical review of microeconomics. Microeconomic analysis was developed first. It is a traditional approach. Origin of this approach can be traced back to the era of classical economists Adam Smith, David Ricardo, J.S. Mill, etc. It was popularized by neoclassical economist Professor Alfred Marshall in his book Principles of Economics, published in 1890. Other economists like Professor Pigou, J.R. Hicks, Professor Samuelson, Mrs. Joan Robinson, etc. have also contributed to the development of microeconomics. Meaning of microeconomics. Micro means a small part of a thing. Microeconomics deals with a small part of the national economy. It studies the economic actions and behavior of individual units such as an individual consumer, individual producer or a firm, the price of a particular commodity or a factor, etc. Definitions of microeconomics. Professor A. P. Lerner. Microeconomics consists of looking at the economy through a microscope, as it were, to see how the millions of cells in the body of economy the individuals or households as consumers and individuals or firms as producers play their part in the working of the whole economic organism. Definition by Morris Dobb. Microeconomics is, in fact, a microscopic study of the economy. Scope of microeconomics. The meaning of scope is coverage of microeconomics. Microeconomics covers, firstly, theory of product pricing. Secondly, theory of factor pricing. And thirdly, theory of economic welfare. The theory of product pricing includes the demand analysis and the supply analysis. Theory of factor pricing includes the factor rewards paid to the four important factors of production, which are rent, wages, interest and profit, to land, labor, capital and entrepreneur respectively. The theory of economic welfare includes efficiency in production, efficiency in consumption and overall economic efficiency. First, theory of product pricing. The price of an individual commodity is determined by the market forces of demand and supply. Microeconomics is concerned with demand analysis, that is, individual consumer behavior, and supply analysis, that is, individual producer behavior. Theory of factor pricing. In microeconomics, land, labor, capital and entrepreneur are the factors that contribute to the production process. Microeconomics helps in determining the factor rewards for land, labor, capital and entrepreneur in the form of rent, wages, interest and profit respectively. Theory of economic welfare. Theory of welfare basically deals with efficiency in the allocation of resources. Efficiency in the allocation of resources is attained or achieved when it results in maximization of satisfaction of the people. Economic efficiency involves three efficiencies. First, efficiency in production. Efficiency in production means producing maximum possible amount of goods and services from the given amount of resources. Second, efficiency in consumption. Efficiency in consumption means distribution of produced goods and services among the people for consumption in such a way as to maximize total satisfaction of the society. Third, overall economic efficiency. It means the production of those goods which are most desired by the people. Thus, the focus of microeconomics is mainly confined to price theory and resource allocation. Features of microeconomics. The various features of microeconomics are study of individual units, price theory, partial equilibrium based on certain assumptions, slicing method, use of marginalism principle, analysis of market structure and limited scope. Let us understand each feature in detail. First, microeconomics is a study of individual units. It is the study of the behavior of small individual economic units like individual firm, individual price, individual household, etc. Second, price theory. Microeconomics deals with determination of the prices of goods and services as well as factors of production. Hence, it is known as price theory. Third, partial equilibrium. Equilibrium is the balance between two factors. Microeconomic analysis deals with partial equilibrium, which analyzes equilibrium position of an individual economic unit, that is, individual consumer, individual firm, individual industry, etc. It isolates an individual unit from other forces and studies its equilibrium independently. Fourth feature, based on certain assumptions. Microeconomics begins with the fundamental assumption, other things remaining constant, that is, Ceteris Paribus, such as perfect competition, pure capitalism, full employment, etc. These assumptions make the analysis simple. Slicing method. Microeconomics uses slicing method. It splits or divides the whole economy into small individual units and then studies each unit separately in detail. For example, study of individual income out of national income, study of individual demand out of aggregate demand, etc. Sixth, use of marginalism principle. The concept of marginalism is the key tool of microeconomic analysis. The term marginal means change brought in total by an additional unit. Marginal analysis helps to study a variable through the changes. Producers and consumers take economic decisions using this principle. Seventh feature, analysis of market structure. Microeconomics analyzes different market structures such as perfect competition, monopoly, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, etc. And the last feature, limited scope. The scope or coverage of microeconomics is limited to only individual units. It doesn't deal with the nationwide economic problems such as inflation, deflation, balance of payments, poverty, unemployment, population, economic growth, etc. Thus, these are the important features of microeconomics. Importance of microeconomics. Microeconomics has great significance in the following spheres: price determination, free market economy, foreign trade, economic model building, business decisions, useful to government, and basis of welfare economics. Thank you.